Hey guys, this is Gathaway here, and I'm doing another episode of Returnal. This is the last episode of the session. So it says weapons and not your boats, so overload. Weapons and not your posts do not require ammunition, but they can overheat if fired continuously. After overheating, weapon slowly recharges itself, but you can speed this process up with the overload. You pull the trigger with the indicator and the mark is marked inside the mark zone. Overloads can be compensated. Fully loads on items can be additional buffs and successful overloads. Me either. Wow. Magnetic key. Open secure containers was effective in emergency. Some malfunction. It's malfunctions. Your suit can malfunction when coming close to contact with malignant entities such as containers, consumables, or even enemy projectiles. All these have a chance to create a malfunction, triggering negative effects that can only remove a plane from a text indicated. Gaining a third malfunction critical malfunction, destroyed a random carried item. Come on, I'm stuck. What is this thing? I don't know what that does.
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal. It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning. It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning.
Okay. Malignant key. Type technology centering of a triangular metallic wedge with a hologram sphere encoded with the data similar to the Escher's code. Affected by malignancy, picking up of this item carries a risk of suit malfunctions. Also advised when it seems to have no firmware determines that items malfunctionality proves is even complex. Items can be affected by this phenomenon. This could be something to do with missing reference service and civilization. So I'm getting to a boss, I think. If I get to the boss, I'm gonna try to run away.
Encountered hostile player.
Jesus. Run! Oh, Jesus.
Astra, this is Celine. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship. Suit status operational and... I've already experienced this before.
Okay, so I died. I sent to the ship. Here was this terminals with the main terminal and the challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view the overall statics, the ship's logs information. Challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge, which you complete against other scouts using once it's unlocked. Okay. Broadcast DSE Origo RA14H50M OS December 46 plus 4D deck plus 46 degrees 00 warning communication blocked instruction. Celine Varios, you are heavy order to return aboard Contract Fisher Odilus and the corrupted scout ship. This native Helios has not been interrupted. Text further planetary study required prior to exploration. Your immediate knowledge, including acknowledgement, intermediate and permanent, where's neglecting, but despite previous, willful and planet is not. Before state override log opened, Emily Sazer has started the conversation. Celia Veos has joined. Celia's Carlos Scott has joined. Something's major happened. Is this another emergency drill? I'm still in maintenance. Where's this coming from? The void we're crossing as 0 galaxies. Remember when we were diverted? I think this is what was the reason, which definitely explains why the upper Echelon was so evasive. This is a clear message. Maybe it's a stress signal. We have to go. Atropos has been marked. Road forbidden. We wait for clearance. I know this. I've heard this before. It's hard to explain. You know this message. What do you mean, Celine? Astro protocol, safety precautions, conduit missions within the safe practice guidelines to ensure maximum chance of survivability. Maintain constant contact with team or handler immediately prior to the mission until its completion. 3. Perennial choice. Achieve objectives throughout the means possible and turn mission plans when necessary due to conditions in the field. Scout regulations, threat assessment. Identify and avoid dangers suitable as necessary. 2. Environmental analysis. Identify safe areas and resources. Utilizing as needed. 3. Information retrieval. Survive at any cost or ensure successful data transmission. In times of crisis, evict protocol. Supersize sets all other protocol and regulations. Really effective regardless of submission status, overseer directives. Astro Command employee record number 097-195-1595. Name scene of viruses versus Astro Survey. Primary role is residence on Scout. Provisions first encounter data analysis. Field repair. Weapon testing. No physiological profile and flag. Hathotherapy trauma induced. Okay. So I wasn't allowed to be here, it seems. I can take a nap. No secondary either. Oh, now I can get out of here. Every time you die, you return to the crash site with the weapons, facts, or resources within the last cycle. Database entries are permanent upgrades to survive the cycle to cycle. Use this permanent items to explore new areas and use shortcuts. What's that? Host a co-op session and inviting a friend to your timeline. Losing player, you will gain permanent equipment, but you will be able to increase your scout rank. No. Maybe some random.
The environment wasn't like this before.
Right there. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, there you are. Reconstructor, and use xenotech device to integrate reconstruction of complex entities per environment. I almost died.
New technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an
Man. So weapon charger, Xenotech module that enables the use of alternate fighter database mismatch or equipment with terrain. Object has written himself into unknown systems, error systems, and disengaging as a possible without and place to the center of the top.
Alternative firing mechanism. Highly effective. This will be useful.
Nice. Oh. Come on. Come on. Where's the elevator? Xenotype technology has capacity to remit data directly into the user's nervous system. These implants are seen largely through the use of weapons to unknown preference. Find it a need to instantly train many units simultaneously. These items adapt to human psychology without immediately detectable side effects, making this a very effective and interesting technology for the research. Ready to go this way. Nothing.
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Base weapon systems. Each weapon you discover has three priorities: alternate fire, stats, and straights. The fire is an alternate fire mechanism that charges over time. Stats affect the weapon's power, and the other attributes while unique for each weapon will traits you modify or add behaviors to it. It's locked, but you can lock the continuous use of weapon. Pushing level affects how the stats can be weapons you find. So alternate fire. Weapons have two ways of firing: normal and alternate fire, which is powerful to charge slower. You can see the readiness and alternate of your well fired icon to the bottom left of the cross is on the crosshair, but you work out for items and effects to affect the length of alternate fire cooldown. So nice.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest.
Well, I want to check everything out first. So,
Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
broken tripod, the ground-based machine with 3 legs and 2 arm-like cannons, which are now deficient. The tripods share similar structure to technology as deterrents, but due to the exposed immobile structure, he seems to have corrupted by blank mismatch. So I get Technomatic Carbine.
Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
That way. Anything? Let's go up the stairs. That.
I've encountered our black box technology holograms. They're showing my last moments.
Six beer.
Xenotype device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Consumables. Press L1 to use. L1 to press to use. Consumables are high single-player use items with unique effects and multiple copies of the same consumable. That's it. So, tutorials. Ultra bullets is filled with the consumables to aid your progress, which choose when to use them, but they are consumed on use. Additionally, you're limited to only one consumable slot with carry multiple copies of the same item. When countering the consumable, you always have a choice to swap out the items. I don't think I want to do that. I'm at that level yet. What did it say it died from?
With other versions of myself. But I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
Physics spear. Portable spear, assisting database mismatch. When the object is activated, it releases chemicals and particulates that resemble unknown reference. When a normal refresh of a certain effect, in psychology, the effect nevertheless is to decrease adrenaline levels to the maximum unit limit. Long-term effects unknown.
Interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
Okay. Tell me to go that way. Efficiency measures the combat ability per cycle. Use efficiency from each hostile that you dispatch, but there's also items that can grant you proficiency with the effective efficiency rate, i.e. how much proficiency you gain dispatching hostiles and the items. Proficiency level determines the massive level of weapons you find in the world. Ooh. And some more health. We're going the right way. I don't have no clue what's going on. Ether. This source that kept on death. Either in ether projecting is sent to sea scouts and completing daily challenges in the ship. You can use it. Ether, purple colored, previously undiscovered the substance that is current curious properties, despite the lack of any necessary structures for unknown air, maintaining the symbiotic relationship with its host. Once interacted with it adheres to the host's unknown air to maintain itself in a fixed position in relation to its host, despite It displays capacity, legitimacy, as well as power some Exynos devices. Despite these devices lacking clear input for the substance. Almost died. Open that. Got some more health. Oh, damn. Okay, so I got another resource, malignant cyprium. Cyprium has been contaminated by unknown air, causes it to glow purple and emit. Unknown no preference arsenal. While this phenomenon known as malignancy is not directly obscuring the primary use of the specimen, it can be caused of malfunction in suit systems so far means that there's no difference between the healthy and a malignant specimen, despite some clear visual disturbance. Resin, I can't pick that up. Spoiled resin. Resin that has become infected with a mold-like disease, making it potentially harmful for use and improving max integrity. It seems likely that the infection has set in before the fungus subsumed the resin form. It's interesting that it does not cause the infection to recede or halt. The nature of the infection seems to be one where it used to devour the metabase batch itself. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up there, damn it. No, I can't do that yet. I want to see what the new part of the planet looks like when they die. Xenotech. The hell was that? So if you destroy things, you get ether. Interesting.
Discovered xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation. Appears safe to repurpose. System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm.
Translocators. Devices allowed to transport within a biome. Presumably translocators have a set destination, while regular ones allow you to select the destination from all active translators. It's more ether. A lot of it.
Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed.
So now I can go back. Try that. Try that. And try that. Xenotech. Let's try that. This game is so interesting. Ooh. Ether. More ether again. Not ether, whatever it's called. Interesting. I think I just beat.
Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices.
Large Sibian vial, a portable phenotype vial containing unknown reference with capacity, significantly repairs suit integrity. While this is regular Sibian vial are exactly the same in dimension, the increased quantity of repairs is due to increased pressure within this object, potentially an Sibian vials, including this capacity. But lost pressure due to microscopic fractures or leaks. Upgrades. Hermetic transmitter xenotech module that transmits piercing air, allowing user to translocator devices. Strixeria, a winged entity with large central mass that is almost completely devoid of bone structure. The most prominent part of the mass is a blue luminescent sac containing several multi-purpose organs. It also has an abnormally comparison to body size, possibly used an imitation tactic based on the structure of the wings. It should be physically unable to support its body weight attacks by spending the same energy of cherubians, but when the multiple individuals are present, they can be afraid of the directed beam attack. Labadon, flying creature with a thin rag membranes only particularly attached to long bony extensions from its main torso, which its snake-like appearance. Despite the presence of these wing-like limbs, the capacity for flight seems to be nowhere located to their movement. Rather, it seems to hover and move as it was. Reference error. When attacking, it closes the distance between itself and its prey. It's just at such speed, it can be theorized that it's somehow able to manipulate space-time.
Evidence of rudimentary xenotype language discovered. Currently lacking resources to decipher this xenoglyph.
Hmm.
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language.
Xenoglyph cipher, a single character of xenotype similarity. It typically implies self-awareness and non-essential parsing error, despite the specification of the structures and machinery present. The language, as writing and mediums seem essentially based on primitive, as this language was wholly separate from the capacity to create and think. Not that way. Try this way. Try that one.
Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren. Maddening agony.
Another one. I was so confused. Where's this one go? They go that way. Sorry, this way again. Shit.
Crash. Again. Astra. They can't hear me. I'm alone.